What if I told you that ancient artifacts and imprints in stone challenges everything we thought we knew about history? From a 100,000-year-old electrical component embedded in rock to a giant fossilized handprint in Tibet, in this episode, we'll be diving into 5 more interesting, out-of-place artifacts. Williams Enigmalith. Imagine stumbling across a stone embedded with what appears to be a modern electrical component, yet the surrounding rock dates back to over 100,000 years. This is the mystery of the Williams Enigmalith, also known as the Petrodox, a discovery that has sparked debate about its origins and authenticity. In 1998, electrical engineer John Williams was hiking in a remote area of North America when he noticed a small man-made object protruding from the ground. Upon closer inspection, he unearthed a rock with a device resembling a 3-pronged electrical plug embedded within it. The surrounding stone was identified as granite, a material that typically forms over millions of years, leading to the question, how did a modern-looking object be encased in ancient rock? The embedded component measures approximately 8 millimeters in diameter, with pins about 3 millimeters high and spaced 2.5 millimeters apart. Initial analysis indicates that the object was not glued or welded into the granite, but appears to have been encased during the rock's formation. This observation led some to speculate about advanced ancient civilizations or even extraterrestrial involvement. However, critics argue that without detailed specific analysis in peer-reviewed studies, it's challenging to verify the artifact's authenticity, and the lack of information about the exact location of its discovery and limited access to the object for independent examination have fueled doubts about its legitimacy. The Williams Enigmalith remains a subject of debate. Is it evidence of an advanced ancient technology, a cleverly executed hoax, or simply a misunderstood natural formation? What do you think? Handprints of Tibet. Imagine discovering ancient hand and footprints fossilized in stone. In 2021, researchers reported such a finding on the Tibetan plateau near Kusan, where 5 handprints and 5 footprints were embedded in travertine, a type of limestone formed by mineral springs. Initial uranium series dating suggests these impressions were between 169,000 and 226,000 years old, potentially making them the oldest known examples of paleo art, predating similar works in Indonesia and Spain by over 100,000 years. The size and arrangement of these prints led scientists to believe that they were deliberately made by 2 children, estimated to be around 7 and 12 years old. This intentional placement hinted at a form of artistic expression or cultural practice among these ancients. However, subsequent research has challenged this timeline. Critics argue that uranium series dating can yield inflated ages, especially in materials like travertine that are exposed to environmental factors such as rainwater leaching. Moreover, the presence of Tibetan scripts near the prints, a writing system introduced approximately 1300 years ago, suggests the travertine and thus the impressions may be much younger than initially thought. Despite the debate over their exact age, these hands and footprints provides valuable insight into the behavior of past human populations on the Tibetan plateau. Whether they represent the world's oldest known art or a more recent cultural practice, they underscore the enduring human desire to leave a mark and communicate across millennia. What do you guys think? Could these prints be the earliest form of artistic expression, or are they remnants of a more recent activity? Denisovan Bracelet. Imagine discovering a piece of jewelry so ancient and sophisticated that it challenges our understanding of early human craftsmanship. In 2008, archaeologists excavating Denisova Cave in Siberia's Altai Mountains unearthed a fragment of a dark green chloridolite bracelet, estimated to be between 40 and 50,000 years old. This remarkable find is attributed to the Denisovans, an extinct hominin species known primarily through genetic evidence from this very cave. The bracelet's craftsmanship is astonishing for its time. It features a meticulously drilled hole, likely created using high-speed drilling techniques, a method previously thought to have been developed much later. The surface is finely polished, indicating advanced skills in stoneworking. Such sophistication suggests that the Denisovans possessed a level of technological development compared to or even surpassing that of contemporary Homo sapiens and Neanderthals. The choice of material adds another layer to the mystery. Chloridolite, a dark green stone, is not native to the area surrounding Denisova Cave, implying that the Denisovans engaged in long-distance trade or traveled extensively to collect this material. This behavior indicates complex social structures and networks previously unattributed to such ancient populations. The bracelet's design also suggests it held significant value. possibly serving ceremonial or symbolic purposes rather than being an everyday accessory. Its fragility and the meticulous effort required to create it implies it was worn only on special occasions, reflecting the cultural and possibly spiritual practices of the Denisovans. What do you think about this ancient bracelet? Does it change your perspective on our prehistoric ancestors? Laetoli footprint. Imagine walking in the footsteps of our ancient ancestors, literally treading where they once stood over 3.6 million years ago. This is a profound experience offered by the Laetoli footprints, a set of fossilized tracks that once reshaped our understanding of early human locomotion. Discovered in 1976 by renowned archaeologist Mary Leakey and her team in Laetoli, Tanzania, these footprints provide the earliest direct evidence of hominin bipedalism. Preserved in volcanic ash, the site features a trail extending nearly 27 meters and comprises about 70 footprints attributed to 3 individuals walking together. The significance of these footprints lies in their remarkable preservation and the insights they offer into the gait and posture of early hominins. The impressions reveal a pronounced heel strike, followed by a toe-off, characteristics akin to modern human walking patterns. This discovery was pivotal in understanding that upright walking preceded the development of larger brain sizes in human evolution. Initially, the footprints were attributed to Australopithecus afarenus, the same species as the famous Lucy skeleton. However, debates have arisen regarding the exact species responsible. Some researchers suggest that variations in foot morphology indicate the locomotor diversity among early hominins. For example, footprints discovered at a nearby location, known as Site A, were initially dismissed as possibly having been made by a bear, but were later confirmed to be a hominin origin, highlighting the complexity of interpreting such ancient evidence. The Laetoli footprints not only confirms that bipedalism was established millions of years ago, but also provides a tangible connection to our distant past. They offer a snapshot of a moment in time when early humans walked across a landscape vastly different from today, leaving behind traces that will endure through the ages. What do you think these footprints tell us about our ancestors? The Dashka stone. Imagine unearthing a massive stone slab that appears to depict a detailed 3-dimensional map of the Ural Mountains, complete with intricate features suggesting advanced engineering. This is the mystery of the Dashka stones, often referred to as the map of the creator, a controversial artifact that sparked debate about its origin and purpose. Discovered in 1999 by Professor Alexander Chivarov of Basker State University, the Dashka stone measures approximately 148 centimeters in height, 106 centimeters in width, and 16 centimeters in thickness, weighing around 1 ton. Upon examination, Chivarov and his team observed the stone's surface bore a detailed relief map of the Ural region, including depictions of rivers such as the Belya, Umfaka, and Sutoka. The slab also seems to illustrate a complex network of channels, dams, and other structures, suggesting sophisticated civil engineering. The stone comprises of 3 distinct layers: a base layer of dolomite, a middle layer of diopside glass enriched with silicon, and a surface layer of calcium porcelain. This composition led researchers to speculate that the artifact was artificially constructed. The presence of fossilized seashells within the stone initially led to claims that the artifact could have been as old as 120 million years. However, these assertions are contentious, as dating methods for such artifacts are inherently challenging and subject to debate. Critics argue that the stone's features could result from natural geological processes rather than human craftsmanship. The lack of corroborative evidence and extraordinary claims about its age and purpose have led many in the scientific community to approach the Dashka stone with skepticism. Despite numerous studies, the artifact's origins and meaning still remains a mystery. Each of these discoveries pushes the boundaries of what we accept as historical fact. Are they proof of forgotten civilizations, ancient human ingenuity, or are we simply misinterpreting the past? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching Late Night Top 5. If you enjoyed this video, we love your support, so hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. What mysteries should we cover next? And if you're up for more late night chills, check out the next video.